You ever feel guilty for skipping a workout, and so then the next workout you go twice as hard, and then oh God, that is disgusting. Ah, damn dogs.
Welcome to TriRiot, the show that uncovers the mysteries of why ordinary people push themselves to extraordinary limits. I'm LG, host of the show. In previous episodes, I've asked viewers for their comments and questions. Ask and you shall receive. Now, keep in mind, I'm not an expert. The things I say on this show may or may not be backed up by a large body of evidence. Most everything I say is based on personal experience and my own opinion. Straight from the heart, baby. That's what matters. Alright, now let's get into some of those questions. Hey LG, I'm thinking about gear to make me faster on the bike. Should I buy a new bike or buy some cool stuff like race wheels and a new helmet? By the time I pay for coaching, race lodging, and entry fees, there isn't a whole lot left in the budget. But I think I could be faster with some new gear. Thanks, MC. P.S. I've got to convince my wife, too. P.P.S. I've only raced for a season, but I'm planning to sign up for an Ironman next year. The thing here that I can help you with is, well, nothing really.
Well, actually, maybe I can help you, because my opinion is that all the gear, it costs way too much for the amount of advantage that you get out of it. Sure, an aero helmet, disc wheels, a lighter bike, they're gonna help you go faster. I mean, you might be able to measure it in minutes over the course of 100 miles. I don't know. My philosophy is to train the engine, to get out there, train the body, and try to push myself to be better and to be faster. So, as an age grouper, I'd think long and hard before I went out and spent the money on gear. And it seems like that is a popular thing to do, though. A lot of people want the gear, and of course the stores and the merchants are going to sell you on that. As for convincing your wife, good luck. Unless, of course, she's a triathlete. She'll understand.
Okay, this next one comes from a listener named Dick who says... Oh wait, that's not his name.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay, here's one. What do you do to motivate yourself to get up and get moving again after a period of time from Tri? That's a good question too. I've been in that position. It was after Ironman Arizona. It was probably late. Well, I guess Ironman Arizona was late fall, and this was 2009. And I fell into what I was calling post-race depression. I was just out of the racing and training for a while. And I actually got pretty depressed and unmotivated. But the one thing that brought me back was just having good friends who were interested in triathlon and interested in training. So having the friends is what brought me back into the fold. And I think that's really the big thing, at least for me. Probably at a higher level, at a 30,000 foot view, you'd say, what really motivates you or motivated you in the first place? Why did you do triathlon in the first place? And see if that gives you a spark. See if that brings anything back for you. Right now, I want to talk about one of my favorite local races, WhiteLake. But first, let me change into my shameless promotion shirt. There. No, I'm just kidding about the promotional thing. The race organizers did not ask me to talk about this whatsoever. I am doing it on my own.
That is just weird.
The thing I love about WhiteLake is this. 1, it's very challenging. 2, it's unexpectedly challenging. I've done the race now, I think 8 times, and I'll be doing it again. this in 3 weeks. So right now we're in middle of August of 2015. September 12th and 13th of 2015 is the Fall WhiteLake weekend. And on the 12th is, actually there are 2 races on the 12th there. There's the half iron distance and the international distance. And then on the following day, on the Sunday, there's a sprint distance race. Anyway, the water, it's beautiful. It's clear, it's clean, it tastes good, you know. I mean, you can't help but taste the water because your face is in it, but that's the only reason I bring that up. The bike is an interesting course. It's flat for the most part. It goes through beautiful North Carolina countryside, through forests, past farm fields, old buildings. It's just nice. A lot of good, nice stuff to look at. It is challenging though. There are parts of that bike course that can be very challenging. The run is nice. It's flat. There's one minor incline near the beginning, which is a decline in the end because it's an out and back course. But it's another one of those challenging things that if your mind is not focused enough, it will beat you down. So, you know, really in conclusion, the reason I like WhiteLake so much is because it is a challenge, a mental challenge, to see how well you've trained mentally leading up to that race. All right, and if you're out there, September 12th and 13th, look for me. I'll see you out there. And that brings us to the end of this episode. But first, I want to give a shout out to my friend and fellow triathlete, Jen Royal. She recently started a North Carolina lifestyle blog, and it's pretty good. If you're curious about North Carolina, have a look. I'll post a link to her blog at my website, TriRiot.com. And a big thank you to everybody that sent in questions. You can send yours to lg@TriRiot.com or on Twitter @LGTriRiot. Until next time, stay to the right, pass on the left, and keep on smiling. For TriRiot, I'm LG.